It's interesting. Definitely interesting.
It's great, right?
You really got something there.
Thanks. Yeah, it means a lot. Hey, you didn't RSVP to my invite.
Huh?
You didn't RSVP to my show. I
A
sent
simple
you an invite.
two-hander film that just gets everything right. The screenwriter gives us some really good dialogue, and the actors do a great job of lifting it off the page. The actor playing the artist has a tremendous on-screen presence, and I won't be surprised if he goes on to greater things. It's a simple set, but the director makes the most of it, and the editor gives us great pacing.
It's a very, very fun film. Simple premise. One friend who's a real artist, and the absolute frustration when his friend, who is a complete dilettante and bounces around from one endeavor to the next and thinks that actually learning your craft or skill set is not a necessary component of success, as long as he can spend a little bit of money. So I related to the frustration. I've been there before, and I thought it was a really fun film.
So I thought the subject matter was very good, relevant, and is discussed all the time. I loved the canvas was kind of the camera. So you never see the art. The whole time they're having this conversation, this argument of that it's not art or it is art, and art causes arguments and wars, and it was really a good statement piece. The actors were great, the lighting was great, the studio was great.
I thought this one was amazing. The acting was great. I was disappointed I couldn't see what they were talking about. We never got to see the art they are actually talking about, but I found it very interesting and inspiring because most of the artists constantly have this struggle to explain their art or what were their inspirations and the feelings, and it's just art, like she said, just to inspire a reaction, and he definitely got that one. I really liked it.
I thought it was a really interesting concept. I absolutely loved that they didn't ever show us the piece of art because art is like subjective, so I think that if they had shown us, the audience immediately would have taken a side between the two. So I really liked that they didn't ever show us what the art was. I thought it was really really fun. I thought the chemistry between the two was good. You felt the friendship that was there. It didn't feel too forced. You could understand that these two had been friends for a long time, and that's why he was trying to give his honest opinion. So I thought it was good.
I thought it was really funny. The actors did a really good job of doing the back and forth, and I liked the punchline at the end.
I loved the dialogue. I thought it was hilarious and also relatable to real life. I just found it hilarious how the dialogue progressed and the argument progressed, and then also kind of seeing it from both sides of the characters, and then the ending was super unexpected, and I loved the music choice at the end, the lyrics right when he's like, I feel good now. That was great.
It was an interesting short. Both gentlemen were great within their roles. The whole time I was wondering if I'd get to see this work of art, this horrible art that they were focused on. This was also a clever title, Art is Dead. It really tied into the work.
It was lots of fun to watch. The two actors were really great, and the screenplay was great. The dialogue was good, and I think my favorite part was the explosion of the angry guy at the end. It was great. And the extended beat down scene was great too. Just went on and on forever.
The setting is very nicely done. They created a nice environment to look and feel like an artist studio. Very good job on that one. The cut and edits between the dialogue of the two characters was done very nicely. They switched between the characters, knew when to film both characters. That was done very, very nicely. The expressions were really done by the actors as well too. And then the sound effects at the end, that was done very nicely. It wasn't too gory, but it was done very well done, so you knew what was happening as well.
I really liked this piece. I thought it was super funny. The actors' chemistry together was, I think, my favorite part. Like simple concept comedies where it's just like two people in a room talking about, anything. I think that the chemistry between the two is, it's essential, and I think that the filmmakers did a really good job at kind of, I'm sure that there was a lot of fun on this set and just kind of like playing around with different takes and different deliveries and like sort of allowing the conversation to go in a bunch of different directions. And yeah, and I think that really showed in the final product. I really liked it a lot.